What is the difference between a living will and a DNR? Hi, I'm estate planning attorney Aaron Miller in Plano, Texas, and a lot of people wonder what is the difference between a living will in Texas, we call that a directed to physicians, or a DNR we have in Texas, an out of hospital do not resuscitate. And it's really a question about timing. So the living will in Texas is only valid, number one, you have to be in a hospital. At home, at the grocery store, at the movies, or even a nursing home doesn't count. You have to be in a hospital. Number two, you have to be on life support. So if something's pumping your blood, pumping your lungs, a feeding tube, something like that. Number three, if you didn't have that, you'd pass away. Number four, the doctors can't communicate with you. So that means you can't wiggle eyebrows, wiggle toes, talk, grunt, moan, wiggle fingers, anything in response to a question because you're out of it. The doctors cannot communicate with you. And number five, the doctors don't think that will change. So you have to be in a hospital on life support. Life support's the only thing keeping you alive. You can't communicate, and doctors don't think that will change. If all five of those are true, then they're gonna look and see if you have a terminal condition or an irreversible condition. A terminal condition is something you're expected to pass away from within the next 6 months. That's usually something quick, something horrible like pancreatic cancer, liver cancer, bad car accident, something again that moves very, very, very quickly. An irreversible condition is something you're expected to pass away from eventually. Maybe it's gonna be 6 months, maybe it's gonna be 6 years, maybe it's gonna be 16 years. We really just don't know. But during that whole time, the doctors, to the best of their ability, believe that you're gonna be in that hospital on life support. Life support's the only thing keeping you alive. You can't communicate, and doctors don't think that will change. So that's what a living will does. It says if you're in a hospital, do you want to stay on life support or do you want to have it stopped? Now, if you are able to make decisions, then they're going to ask what you want. They're not going to look at the piece of paper. But the piece of paper makes sure that your family knows what you want in that situation. Now, Texas also has a DNR. A lot of people hear that term. In Texas, though, it is an out-of-hospital DNR. So if you're at home or at the grocery store, at the movies, or at a nursing home, something like that, then that's when this comes in. And what that is telling a first responder is you don't want to be revived. So if you've collapsed, maybe you've had a heart attack, you just want to be let go. And you have to have one of these forms signed by your physician. So usually you're not going to have this done in an attorney's office, but you have to have it signed by a physician. And then you also have to have like a bracelet or a necklace or something that indicates that you have signed a DNR. And no tattoo across your chest, unfortunately, does not work. So if you live in Texas and you need some help putting together a living will, or if you just need some help with your overall estate planning, give us a call today.